with Strider today. He has actually been in training with me on and off for close to 4 years, so we know each other quite well. One of the reasons why I wanted to take this video is because Strider is age 18 now, and his person doesn't use him for showing. She never had any intention to be showing, and a lot of my clients are in the same boat, kind of. He has some limitations, and she's doing a lot of maintenance back at the barn with injectable joint supplements and hock injections and things like that, and chiropractics to keep him as comfortable as possible. But he does have some limitations when it comes to his hocks, so we're very aware of that. I have him in side reins today, which is something I don't usually do with a horse that has hock issues, but he's only being put in side reins once a week. It's very light work, and it's focused on helping him strengthen his back while I pay attention to the fact whether or not his hocks, he's not having a good day or something like that, I wouldn't do it. But he has good days, and so there are days where we can use the side reins for light training to help with the strengthening of his back. He has been warmed up free lunge right now, and so I have him on side reins, and you'll see he has a tendency to want to be backed off from the contact. And for beginners, that looks like the reins are too tight or it's very uncomfortable. But what I'm going to do as a trainer and a handler is just encourage him to continue to relax and to kind of pick up his stomach and move forward into the pressure of the bridle. When he does that, the pressure of the bridle would become non-existent. So him carrying himself is the reward, and I think he does it really well. So he's very backed off, and then you can see him kind of get into this beautiful soft frame that is just a beginner frame. We're not putting him in a dressage, upper level dressage frame. So enjoy the video, and I'll talk later. So I thought that was really good for him. As you can see, he had moments where he wanted to kind of tuck and get behind the bridle, and then he had other moments where he wanted to come up, and then he had some really lovely moments where he was finding rhythm, he was finding strength. He even had a moment in there when I clucked and he kind of bared down and, you know, drove himself forward. He got tired really fast there at the end, so I would end now on that with just some stretching. And I could tell that he was getting tired because he would find that good, solid, strong position, and then he would go up, and then he would go down, and then he would go up. So he wasn't holding that strong position as long as he was in the beginning, and that started to tell me he was getting tired. I wanted to push for another minute there because in order to strengthen, of course, we kind of sometimes have to go a little bit past our comfort zone, and so that we build on something. So there's a horse who's beginning his work on the lunge line in side reins, who has some limitations, and it just goes to show that you can ethically work your horse with limitations as long as you respect those limitations. And I certainly have days with him where I come out and say, today is not a day for side reins, and then we just leave it be. So let your horse tell you how they want to be worked that day. It's pretty amazing how much they talk to us.